What's up, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome, actually. So today, welcome back to part 2, episode 2, whatever I'm going to call it. I have no idea yet. But, welcome back to the Let's Build Minecraft building. Let's build of a windmill. Let's do it. Let's get right into it. Let's go. I'm going to grab some fences here. Today, we're going to be doing the blade part of the windmill and the final little details we got to add to the windmill. So I'm going to start by adding a little bit of detail to this roof. Just putting some fences here and there, because that's a great way to add detail if you don't know. If you don't know, hey, we're missing a stay. We're missing a stay. There we go. Beautiful. Great way to add detail to a roof is by putting fences underneath. Fantastic. I'm going to do the same things over here really quick. These are just nitpicking, really. You don't have to add this stuff, but it gives it a little bit more, ins and outs and something to look at. All right, so now we're going to build the blade. So I'm going to get everything out of my inventory because these are all the wrong materials. We're gonna get oak wood. We're gonna get pistons. We're gonna get spruce fences. This is literally the detail that you can get crazy with these like windmill blades. We're gonna get spruce wood. Spruce is amazing. I love spruce planks. It's a great wood. Great wood. Spruce with oak I love it so much. It's so good. Get some of them. And what else am I looking for? I don't think I'm looking for anything else. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're okay. Maybe some buttons. Maybe some buttons. Yeah, some buttons we do. All right. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to start probably right here. Kind of look back and see, because that's going to come out. Maybe one down, actually. Maybe it will do something like this. And it'll go like that. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe that's what we need. Probably. Let's go with that. That'll be fine. Alright, we'll go like this. Yeah, that's good. And we'll probably come out about, you want to kind of come out like 2 blocks from your roof. Place a block that's different. Maybe, I don't know. What is it to see? Maybe maybe 1 block away. 1 block away should be fine. So 3, we'll do something like this. We'll do something simple, really. Oops, it's gotta go this way. Whoops, it's gotta go this way. So I'm gonna do something simple to start off with. So we're gonna do basically the same shape. I'm gonna build this real quick so I can show you and explain it to you, what we're actually doing. Let's see. 2 blocks, and then this here. See, I can do this really quick because I know how to do it. But again, this is just practice and from doing windmills all the time. So you can see here. Basically, oops, I knew there's something weird there. Looking at this. Basically, we just took this shape here and rotated it 90 degrees this way. Okay, so we have 3, 3, 2. And so we had 3, 3, 2. We bring it this way, 3, 3, 2. Do it again, and do it again. So you can see we kind of have like this windmill. This the effect of a windmill. Obviously, if this can move, this here, if we turned it, this would be exactly the same as this one, right? So obviously, since we can't turn blocks like windmill propellers or anything like that in Minecraft, it's kind of hard to do that and give it that effect. So unfortunately, being at Minecraft, that just sucks. But nevertheless, it's okay. We'll get through life. So, another little thing here, if you want to get really advanced, and once you have that down, you can kind of go in and out with your blocks. So like this, bring it back a couple blocks, like so. So something like this, I like to do that to give the windmill a little bit of depth. But it's all up to you guys. Like you guys can just do it like normal. I'm gonna do a little bit more advanced. As I said, this is a Let's Build, not really a tutorial. So as you can see here, but when you do go back a couple blocks, you start running into some building. So you got to be careful. And I actually don't think I'm going to be able to do that, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to leave it like I had it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make it like an advanced windmill. But we could do some pretty cool things, even though not being advanced and making all that depth and all that crazy stuff happen. What we could do here also is add like one more block here. I think that'll be cool. Yeah. The reason why I'm adding this one little block here is because you'll see in a minute, it gives it more shape, and you'll see how much it changes it. See? Like, it just gives it that extra little fling, like fling, or like, what am I trying to say? Fling. Fling is what I'm trying to say, like that little fling, like the curve. God dang it. I'll tell you, man, like, just freaking people come up with the craziest building words. I do it all the time. But yeah, so then I'm just gonna add stairs to this to those faces of the logs, because what's really nice about that is it just covers it and makes it look nice and makes it more have like a curve in a way. So it's just really nice. Gives it that more rotation effect that a windmill has. So you got to think, these windmills don't really turn that fast. Like, they're big and clunky. Like, they don't turn crazily. There we go. At least the medieval ones, they don't turn that fast. So there you go. There's that's how the windmill shape goes. You can kind of see there, like, that's, you know, pretty good. And we got the line and the there we go. I'll just add a little something there, a little structure there. So you can see, like, still having that same, like, rotation effect. If one of these went and, like, changed spots with another one, it would still be the same. And that's good. That's what we want. So we'll do wool next. Do the wool. What I like to do here is, and maybe, like, start here and just go behind your stairs and kind of line it up next to your log behind it. That looks okay. And that's kind of neat. It gives it a nice little effect. Plus, you don't have to use too much wool, so that's always good, especially for survival. So, and we'll do one. Oh god, we gotta be careful. So if this was to come up this way, that would be right? But the blade, you gotta think. You know, we gotta think about this stuff. Okay, so the blade is it's turning this way. Right, so it's turning this way. So we want the wool to be on this side, all right, and that's what we had. So I just wanted to make sure of that. I didn't know if that was actually the case there. So we'll step back and take a look at it. So if we look at it, when it turns this way, it's going to be on this bottom side here. So that's that's the tricky part about a windmill, honestly. Like any propeller, you know, like you want it to kind of be the same, just to give that rotation effect. And that can be really tricky. We do the same thing here. So again, if this one were to rotate 90 degrees this way, it would, you know, that would be there like that. So this white there would be like on the back there. So, you know, if it's good to see that sometimes. And this one would be like this then. Okay. And that's going to come down like that. So that's pretty cool. So now we got that windmill shape down. Pretty nifty. We're going to add these little corners in here just to make it connect all together. Very good. And again, just keeping it the same as all the other ones. There we go. Beautiful. So that's pretty nice. It kind of looks like a nice little windmill now, and it's all turning in the same, it would turn in all the same directions. So that's pretty cool. So I want to add like nice little fences here. Just give it that, actually, no, fences aren't that great of a block to use, especially when you're trying to rotate something. And if something were to rotate, it would kind of stay the same, so that's not really a good block. Buttons are great, because they stay on the faces, they don't really change. So right underneath the stairs here, that's where they're going to go. And where's the next one? Right here, right? No, right here. Very good. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Now it's a little bit of color to the build. What else can we use? Slabs. Slabs aren't good because they only stay in one direction. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, pistons are good because they can go different directions. So that's good. There we go. I think that's all I'm going to really add to it. I don't think it needs much more. I think that's okay. I think any more would be overdoing it, really. So I think that's fine. I think that looks really good. So yeah. So the next thing we're going to do, and this episode will probably be about 15 minutes long. So if you're just wondering, you'll probably see it on the YouTubes before. So as you can see, coming along pretty nicely, and you can see here that it slightly cuts there, which is okay. You know, that's fine. It don't matter. People are gonna be looking at it from the front, and they're not gonna be like, you know, you're not gonna be standing here like, oh, that's not, you know, physically possible or whatever. I don't know. So. So yeah, you know, I don't have to really worry about that stuff. If you worry about that stuff, then go right ahead. But I don't, you know. I let people can say whatever they want. Really, I don't care. There we go. So I'll add a little bit of support to that because this is huge. This is a huge blade, and you need a little bit of something to hold that up. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some. Let me get my crackstone brick. Let me get my stone brick out. I'm gonna get this brick out, get this out, get a couple of flowers, a fern maybe yeah, that's fine. That's okay. We don't need any more. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna add a nice little kind of like a nice little wall in a way, and what this is basically going to be kind of like a broken down wall. At this point, we're done with the windmill, guys. So if that's you know what you're here for, we're kind of done with the windmill right now. So let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Very good. And we'll do something like this. We'll change it up and make them like stairs here and there. So pretty nifty. I'm gonna make this something like that. And what I'm doing here is I'm basically kind of making like a little garden outside of the windmill. This is a fun little thing to do. Nothing too crazy. And we'll do this here. Fantastic. We'll do that. There we go. That's like a little broken down wall. So where these big parts are, I'm going to add some stone brick. There we go. Nice. Alright, so that's good. That's fine. We'll add some little flowers here and there. Actually, you know what? Along these walls, I want to add some bushes. There we go. And I like using the birch and spruce because, you know, whatever biome you're using the leaves in, these leaves in, the colors of them won't change. So that's pretty cool. Works out really nicely for when you're doing, you know, projects like this and projects throughout your world. And the best thing to use is bone meal. Just spam that around a couple times, different spots here and there. Do that. There we go. Beautiful. Replace those flowers that you see with the nice flowers, not these crappy ones. There we go. Switch it up sometimes. I'm going to use ferns and the white flowers. So it makes it look a little bit nicer. And where you don't see flowers and think you need to be some, put them in there. Don't be afraid. There we go. Looks a little nice. I think we need one right in the middle. In the middle. There we go. Fantastic. I think that looks okay. This is really nice, and we'll add some. You know what? The best thing to add really is add some wheat around this darn thing. We should probably get these bushes back too. Probably the best thing would be to get hay bales. Hay bales are cool, and we'll get. Let me think here. Get a bucket of water, and we'll get some wheat or some seeds. So I have like little patches of wheat here and there, because again, this is a windmill, and this will be part of a farm, or it was part of a farm. Maybe it's not part of a farm anymore. Who knows? And over these little, little water patches, you can put the hay bales. Just makes it look a little nicer. There you go, like this. That's what I do in my survival world. If you haven't seen that, that's what I do in the Let's Play. Is I have that little windmill, and then I have like little patches of grass around it. So it's pretty cool. Oh no! God dang it, man! Oh god, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna go so wrong. Oh god, get out of here! Thank you. God dang it. Man, that changed everything. Jeez. It's gotta wreck my day. There. Alright, now keep it like I told you. Jeez. There we go. Alright. Okay, that's getting hydrated by that one over there. So sometimes you don't have to put as much. It's perfectly fine. Just place some seeds in here. Let it all grow up to be big and strong. We can actually bone meal this to make it go a little faster. A lot of this stuff you can do in World Edit. I do all this in vanilla. So there you go. We kind of have now a nice, just a really nice garden. And it looks really cool. I think I'm going to grab these bushes again. Because I got to put these around the front a little bit. There we go. Pretty nice. You can put some weed out front of your windmill if you are building one, of course, and it'll make it nice, have like a nice little farm effect, as I said. So there you go. Pretty cool. And we're going to do the interior of this windmill, and that will be that. Change this up a little bit. Alright, so I got the basic interior down so far, but I just googled what the definition of a windmill was, and it said to grind flour, and they grind up like seeds or something like that to make flour, and so like for pastry foods and everything. So that's basically what a windmill is for. So hopefully I am correct on that, and hopefully I read that right. So that's a pretty good idea. And basically what they did is the windmills, with this big turning, power here, it generated this like turning mechanism, which we can kind of resemble with pistons here. So we put like a piston here, we put a piston kind of here, and these kind of make like a turning kind of like log or gears or whatever that would turn, and they would kind of make maybe like it would be like something like this. Just see if I can get this now. That's not yet in this update going. But anyway, so you could kind of put like something like here, and then maybe this little like table thing here is where the flour was kind of like, I don't know, the wheat or whatever was grinded up into like flour, and then had to kind of basically, let's see here, and then they would probably have like, I'm guessing, wheat to put in here for, like, you know, when they wanted to grind something up. So maybe kind of resemble that by putting a wheat block in there, and it's grinding up that wheat block. Maybe, I don't know. Try to resemble it as much as possible. And yeah, in my survival world, I have my windmill with a automatic farm that will generate wheat. So basically, it's a farm that will shoot out wheat and when it's ready. But that's not really what a windmill does. It doesn't grow wheat. It basically makes wheat into flour. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully that's right. I really hope that's right. But I'm pretty sure that's right. And so that's basically what a windmill will do. And that's the whole purpose of a windmill. So that's pretty cool. So we'll put maybe some wheat blocks around here. There we go. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Decorate it however you want. Make it look nice. And yeah, that's basically the let's build of how to build a windmill. Or not how to build, but more like just like let's build a windmill, you know? Fun little mini series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.